So in the last video, we saw how for each and every keys in an object, there is some description associated with it, right? So in this video, we will look what does this description called enumerable means, okay? So as you might be already knowing that enumerable means loop, right? So if this key is true and if it is false, then how it will affect the key or how it will affect the property, okay? So for this, what I will do, I will add one more key, let's say age, and what I'm going to do for the property, for the key name, I'm making enumerable false, okay? Then what basically this key does, right? This description does. So for whichever key we mark it as false, then we will not be able to loop through that key, okay? So by default, whenever we are creating an object, as we saw in the last video, all these descriptions are true by default. But if I will mark this enumerable as false, then here I'm logging this, right, in the loop, then we will see that this key itself will not come for looping, okay? So now for the key name, I have marked enumerable as false, then you will, and now I'll execute this code, no property. You see here, either in for both in phase of for loop and object.keys, we are not able to see the key name. So what does it mean when I'm marking enumerable as false? Then we are not able to loop through that key. In the loop, we are not getting that key. So now if I will mark this as true, and if I will execute this code again, then you see I'm getting name, age inside this loop, and in the object.keys also I'm getting name and age.